Good morning, everybody. Today's August 5th. I'm Dr. Duc Vuong with your quick COVID update. I saw this headline news about UK. Suddenly, cases in UK suddenly mysteriously disappear. I'm going to tell you that's bullshit. And people are like, scientists are baffled. Why did the cases suddenly go down? They haven't suddenly gone down, all right? First of all, Delta variant, it took UK from 1,000 cases a day all the way up to 40,000 cases a day. 40,000 cases a day. At the most, at the highest point for UK, the most they've ever had is 60,000. So they hit 2/3 of their highest peak, and then they started coming down. And the headlines read, the COVID cases mysteriously dropping, and scientists don't understand why. Dude, they went from 40,000 cases a day at the peak of this last surge. They're at like 28,000. They've gone down like 12,000 cases. It's not a miraculous drop. I mean, it went down, yes, but it started to plateau around 28,000 cases a day. It's hardly disappeared. So these headline readers are driving me nuts, right? It's crazy. So maybe currently what I would say is that the cases haven't mysteriously disappeared even though UK has opened up. I would say it's burnt itself out in its current host, but eventually it's going to find a pocket. So once it gets to that beach or that town or that pocket where people aren't vaccinated, it's going to take off. Now remember, there's a lot of people in the UK that are vaccinated. There's some estimates, you're probably looking at 70-75% that are vaccinated. With the cases, the spikes that they've had in the past, that some people estimate 95%, 91-95% of the UK has either been vaccinated or has natural immunity from previous infections. And that's enough. But I'm telling you, it's not a mysterious drop. It is just a temporary pause in the UK. And that's how I got to my numbers in the United States. At the peak of the United States, we got to 300,000. So 60% of that's going to be 200,000. So we're going to hit 200,000. Now, 2 days ago, we got up to 150,000 cases. Yesterday was 112,000 cases. The last 3 days, we've been over 130,000, 150, 112,000 cases. So we are way over 100,000 cases now. What's going to be the 7-day average? The 7-day average is 96,000 cases. Louisiana's on fire. They're starting to plateau a little bit. Florida still is going to take off. It's going to be the number one hot spot here this weekend. Next week, it'll be Texas. The following week, it'll be California. So don't misunderstand these headlines, man. They're using these headlines to kind of blow this off. This is not good. The world hit 200 million cases worldwide. The United States is again going to be over 100,000 cases averaging. We'll hit 200,000 cases a day again, and this is in the midst of school reopening, colleges going back. Traveling, and right before the holidays, and it's the same fucking song that we talked about last year, which was the numbers were not low enough for us to go on these holiday binges, and that's what we did. And look what happened in January. I'm here in Houston, and we have more cases now than we had this time last year. We've got hospital CEOs starting to warn about ICU numbers reaching capacity again, and people are acting like it's nothing. And as a reminder, Harris County, Houston, where I am, is 49% vaccinated. 49% vaccinated in a city of 5 million people. In the proper city, that the whole surrounding area is probably 7.5 million people, and only 49% are vaccinated. It's crazy. But you go to a restaurant or whatever, and no one's wearing masks. So, and despite what these governors say, businesses are still independent agencies. I mean, they're allowed to have mask mandates. Walmarts, HEBs, grocery stores, organizations, and even the Houston mayor is requiring, in defiance of our governor, requiring that Houston employees, 22,000 employees, wear masks indoors. So who cares what these stupid governors think, man? It's going to be bad. Buckle up, get vaccinated. And as always, remember, it takes at least 2 months before you get full protection, full immunity. In addition to that, Moderna has recently put out a report that says their vaccine is still 93% effective 6 months after the shot. That takes time. To one, you got to get to 6 months after the shot. Then you got to enter the data and then analyze the data and tease it out and see how it really looks. That just takes time. So that data is not including the Delta variant, but we just have to see. We'll have to see, right? Anyway, stay safe. Don't be a headline reader. Do the right thing. Buckle down, man. We're going to be in for it for a couple more months. We'll get a temporary pause in the fall, and the holidays going to be crazy all over again, right? Love you guys very much. See you next time.